What's up, beingcabe fans? Today we're gonna do another book video. Get off the camera, please. That's Chippy right there, aka Simon. Don't ask. I put a sock on him. Hiya, I'm Chippy. Okay, get off the camera. Okay, Chippy. Okay, that's enough. You can talk after the video. Okay. Alright, guys, me Crafty. You're in one of your videos, okay, Crafty? I got a Crafty plushie. So, today we are going to be doing another book video, and I'm sorry if you really think it's Dogman Brawl of the Wild. You're wrong. I'm sorry. I know you kissed me away for so long. please don't do it with the man. Don't subscribe, please. We are at 90 subscribers, and it's all because of you kids. And today we are going to be having some fun. So I need to do, if we get 100 subscribers, something big gonna happen to you kids, okay? Something really big. I'm not gonna share it until we get 100 subscribers, 90 subscribers, 10 more. Let's go. We're gonna be reading that Wimpy Kid Big Shot. We have some parts in the book, so we're gonna keep reading from that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with other friends. That's my Froggy here. Hey, say it, Froggy. Anyways, Crafty, you wanna help me? Sure. He's gonna sit right here. And Chippy, you can watch. Okay. Let's get started. That Wimpy Kid Big Shot. 4. They don't say that in basketball. Let's go. Anyways, let's get started. That Wimpy Kid Big Shot. When you win a gold medal, your life is, you're set for life. And even when your Olympic career is over, you can still make a fortune doing appearances and signing stuff. No selfies, please. We will not sign body parts. But the real money in advertising product on TV and say yes to everything as long as the money was good. No chalky residue. Sports stick deodorant. The best thing about being an athlete is that you can retire young. And that would be great for a person like me, because there are a lot of places I still like to visit and things I like to see. But I'm not going to give up on sports just yet, because who knows? Maybe I could be a person who everyone looks up to. High dive. First attempt. Shuddering. Yeah, I was scared too, because I don't know how to swim. Tuesday. It turns out I got a chance to prove myself sooner than I thought. When we got back to school after summer vacation, there are posters in the hallway announcing field day. Calling all athletes, field day is almost here. Next Wednesday, at 1:30 p.m. Field day. Don't know. Ooh, this is gonna be good. They have field day at my middle school every 4 years, and the last time they held it with my brother Roger was my age. I remember him getting excited about the competition because they were winning. Home got free ice cream at lunch. Pretty good. I got free pizza from my mom. Well, this year they raised the stakes. I don't eat steaks. No, not those kind of steaks, you know. If my homeroom wins the competition, if your homeroom wins the competition, your class gets a day off from school. What? Oh man, they're all doing potato sack race, jumping over trash bins, and keep running the halls. I don't think they have a hall pass either. But the person who wants the day off the most is Mrs. Bosch, my homeroom teacher. She's pregnant, and I was telling her how hard it is to y'all feed all day. And put some food on one of the kids' desks for some reason. Well, I could use day off from school too, but I don't want to tell let Mrs. Bosch and the rest of my team down. So I'm actually taking this competition pretty seriously. The thing is, I'm not in the best shape right now. So unless I do something about it, I won't be able to help us on the big day. But I told Dad I wanted to get in shape, and he said I should start going to the gym with him. I'm trying to be rude or anything, but Dad's been working at the same gym for years. And whatever he working, he does there, it doesn't really look like he's working. Let me switch gyms. But I figured anything would be better than what I've been doing for exercise, which is nothing. So after dinner, I threw on some work clothes and tagged along with Dad. The gym was packed, but I noticed there weren't any people my age there. Dad told me that technically kids aren't allowed at the gym, but if I didn't call attention to myself, I should be okay. There's all sorts of fancy equipment that I couldn't wait to try out. But Dad said it was best to start off slow. He took me to the area of the gym where he likes to work out. Okay. When Dad showed me an exercise routine, I could understand why he hasn't been getting any results. So I guess what he's doing. He's bouncing on a ball with his arms up and huffing and puffing. Pretty good. I mean, sarcastic, by the way. After Dad did a few sit-ups and jumping jack, he said we're going to go relax in the sauna for a while and meant I was free to exercise on my own. But the thing is, I didn't really know how to use any of the machines because they were all too complicated. It shows here. Oh, what the heck is that thing? So I had to try to figure everything out for myself. And I'm still not 100. I'm trying to do double zero, but I only have 2 hands. So 100% sure I was using the equipment the right way. Oh wow. That's not how you do it, Greg. That is not how you do it. I really wanted to try some of the things out with screens on them, but the treadmills were implicit machines. Other people were hogging the equipment and staying longer than they were supposed to. And even when I gave them a gentle reminder it was time to let someone else have a turn, nobody seemed to take the hint. You're 20 seconds over the time limit. Please. While I waited for one of the machines to open up, I passed time by watching television, but the TVs were tuned to some boring business show. And I found the remote and changed the channel to something a little more interesting. Okay, Chubby. Minecraft, but just there, Minecraft. Just stay right there. Okay. Like a monster truck. Vroom, vroom, vroom. That was the car outside, not me. Vroom, vroom. I guess everyone doesn't have the same taste in entertainment as me because some lady got off the treadmill to change the channel. But as soon as she stepped off that machine, I jumped at my chance. Don't ask. Click. Sweet. There's a big screen in front of the treadmill that chooses between all these famous places you can take your walk. Pick her out. Camisole de Simango. Don't judge me. Pacific Crest Trail. I can't spell them all. Great Wall of China. Champs Ellie's. And some other random places. I don't know about. I wanted to spend a few minutes trying to decide where I wanted to go. After I made my choice, the treadmill started moving, and I felt like I was actually walking on the Great Wall of China. I guess the Great Wall was steep, and I had trouble keeping up. So after a while, I put my feet on either side of the conveyor belt and took the sights in the easy way. I realized I wasn't making the most time at the gym. I started feeling a little guilty about it, but I didn't know what to do next because I was running out of options. Then I heard some weird noises coming from the other room, and I went to investigators. No, wrong book. Went to investigate. Grunt! Groan! Oh, this is gonna be bad. It turns out that was a whole different area. Area of the gym. And look, this is where the serious people hung out. Oh, man. Ooh. I wanted to look like these guys, but I didn't know how to get started. And I went out around asking for advice. I found out nobody was in the mood for chit chat. So, how much weight is actually on this thing? Grown! that was a bit much. After a while, I realized the people were interested in helping a beginner like me. So I was on my own, and the first thing I had to decide was which muscle to start working on. I figured I could probably focus on my arms and chest, because those are the muscles that make you look like you're in shape. So I decided to start with a few bicep curls, and go on from there. But I didn't want to overdo it, because at lunch yesterday, of course, this kid Albert Sandy told us the Bible blew out bicep, and I didn't want that to happen to me. That's a lie, kids. That is such a lie. So if you're worried, I'm being honest. That's impossible. Well, it's not okay. I don't want to freak you kids out, but let's just not talk about that. Okay. It turns out I didn't even stress about it because I couldn't even get any dumbbells off the rack. I thought that I had much better luck with the bench press, but I couldn't budge the barbell. And I'll admit, I was getting a little frustrated. Oh my God. He's like, why? You can't get off. By now, people were staring at me. And people staring at me, and I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. So I started taking the weights off the barbell to make it a little lighter. Slide. But it turns out you're not supposed to take the weights on one side of the barbell all at once, because when you do, everything slides off the other side. And apparently, people in the weight room don't like loud noises. Crash! So, I guess that's the reason they'll let kids at the gym. But it doesn't seem right to kick Dad out too, because he's really been a loyal member. Thursday, Mom said when it comes to getting in shape, exercise is only half the picture. She said nutrition is as important, and she'll be happy to teach me a few things to eat right if I really wanted to learn. I didn't feel like getting a lecture about food, but I jumped to a chance to go with her to the grocery store, and that's because I wanted to help pick out the food we had in the pantry. Whenever Manny goes to the store with Mom, he picks the thing he wants, and that's why we always have all this random stuff in our cabinet. Ham chews, silver fox adult diapers, Quill eggs, perfect shade, lard. No offense to mom or anything, but she's terrible at picking out snacks. When she buys healthy stuff that tastes awful, and she won't buy in the new snacks until you eat all the old ones, like sweet potato cookies or prune jerky, beet dip, hand skin chips. I don't know what that is. Chickpeas clusters, seaweed bars. Yeah, to be honest, that's not bad too, Greg. So lately, I haven't had my best friend rally over for tasting parties to help clear a space in my cabinet. Right here, shows Rally right here. Yay! When I got to the grocery store today, I split off from Mom and loaded the cart with a bunch of my favorites. Then I grabbed a few healthy items just to make Mom happy. But it turns out my idea of health food, isn't the same as Mom's. When we met back up, she went over each item and explained why it wasn't good for me. Poor Greg. Never stood a chance. She held a bottle of fruit juice, which I thought was a pretty solid choice on my part. But Mom said it was full of sugar. And there wasn't any nutritional value in it. I told Mom she was wrong. Because there was a picture of tons of different fruits right there on the bottle. Then Mom showed me the label, and I couldn't believe they even got away with that. Berry Bonanza contains no actual fruit juice. Look at that, the label. Look at the label, kids. Even though I don't know what the label is on stuff. Mom said if you really want to know what's in the food you buy, you have to read the list of ingredients. And she told me the can of Chef Marinara's pasta was in the cart was full of all sorts of chemicals. Not chemical energy. But I knew Mom was wrong about that one because I seen Chef Marinara ads on television making his pasta by hand in old Italy. Chef Marinara. Chef something. Chef Mario. He loves Mario for some reason. Mom showed me the print in the back of the can, and which was the food made in a factory in Detroit. She said Chef Marinara was probably not even a real person, and this is how I acted for those TV ads. Well, I feel pretty stupid for dressing as Chef Marinara at a wax figure exhibit and at school last year. Oh, wow. Then I started wondering if Rotten Rudy was a real person because those Rotten Rudy ads on TV scared me of drinking a gallon of milk every day. Don't be like Rotten Rudy. Drink milk. I should have drank milk. Mom said food companies are really clever about slipping their advertising into places you wouldn't expect. Which made me think about the posters that were up on the hallways at school. Read and refresh as a kid drinking Berry Bonanza. Glug, 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 glug. Books plus Berry Bonanza? What? Food Pyramid. Sponsored by Berry Bonanza? This is outrageous. She explained that sometimes packaged food companies use cartoon characters to get young kids to want their products. And I think she's right because before we left the house, Manny was watching an episode of The Murples where Munchie Murple was shouting down a bowl of Rock Candy Crunch cereal, and he was eating Rock Candy Crunch. It's an advertising game. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. Mom told me when she buys food in the family, she checks the label it doesn't buy anything in the green she can't pronounce. Then she said, the best thing to do is buy food with only one ingredient, like fruits and vegetables. Well, I don't know if it's just my generation, but it's a little hard for kids like me to eat something that isn't wrapped in cellophane. Cellophane. I don't know what that is. I think cellophane, yeah. Or doesn't come in a cardboard box. In fact, if a chocolate bar grew in the ground, I bet I wouldn't touch them. But if people who sell fruits and vegetables want to get kids eating that stuff, they're going to need to step on the advertising game with rock stars. Barry beet, Ashton asparagus, Brett broccoli, Caitlin carrot. Tuesday. Field days tomorrow, and things are really starting to heat up at school. Mrs. Bosch has been making everyone at homeroom get to class a half hour early so we get extra time to put our strategy. And she's been getting really paranoid about what we in the other class are doing to prepare. So she sent leaving Mills up to the ceiling to spy on Mr. Drew's homeroom next door. But it turns out the ceiling tiles aren't strong enough to hold a person's weight. Yeah. The homeroom Mrs. Bosch is most worried about is Mrs. Espins, because they got a bunch of athletes in her class, and one of the kids is Jesse Range, who stayed back in the 8th grade twice. That's bad. So just so he can compete in field day once more, Jesse Range. But the team I'm most nervous about is Mr. Ray's class, because that's the morning detention homeroom and field day, and those guys are going to play dirty. Ugh. You know what? Let's just leave that there. To make matters worse, we found out they're going to be competing with grown-ups in this thing. The janitors and the vice principal, they said they wanted to put together their own team. They deserve a day off, and much of the students. So I'm talking to Michael Baroy. I guess this is fair. The bathroom has been really gnarly ever since they started spending all the time training. So we're gonna stop here. Froggy, I threw my mark. I bugged mark. So you wanna just put that there for a second? Okay. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share with other friends. And this has been page. Let me see. Page 22 to 50. Page 22 to 50. You got that, kids? All right. This is like episode 2 or 3. I think it's 2. Yeah. Episode 2. That one became big shot into the sacred crafting. Yeah. Right. And anything to say, Chippy? Like, subscribe, share with a friend. See you later. And subscribe with 10 more subscribers and more. So, I'm not talking. So, we can give you something very, very, very special. But we have to take some time to work on it. So, if it doesn't work right away, don't blame us. Like, subscribe, and share with other friends, kids. See you later.